What is that supposed to be? Because it looks like a fucking crab. That is an N. Oh. Not like this is another weird thing, but I'm not sure what determines how this happens, but I've noticed that on the rare occasion there will be a flash of the treasure in the background on the screen after, like, when you transition between that scene and normal gameplay. Not entirely sure what happens or like what determines how that happens, but hopefully I see, or hopefully that is a thing we cover, or that we find in this Let's Play. But yes, continuing on, here's one of the things I don't like about this game. Oh, the main reason I don't like this game as much as what I could. Pikmin 2 introduces caves. And I'll just say this. I like the idea of the caves, but I have said that I don't like dungeons that go on for way too long. And guess what this game does? Has dungeons like it has caves that go on for way too long. In the funnel area of the game, I'm fairly sure that all 3 caves in that area have more than 10 floors. And that is a little bit way too much. Okay. Okay. I think we can get away with that. I think it might be in the caves. Is there such a... Wait. Okay. That's weird. This game is weird sometimes. Okay. Okay. Sure. Just to discover another thing. Why don't we? As that goes off. So every treasure has a value. Oh, most things in this game have a value. Even the enemies. We won't get much from them, but it is possible, and it's not recommended to pick up most of the enemies. There's a few enemies that we will see that it is recommended that you do pick them up. And go in. Abandon all our Pikmin. Or not. Because the good thing about this, about the caves, like, the only thing that I can say that I like about the caves is that you can't leave your Pikmin behind if they're above ground, or like, even if they're idle, you don't leave them behind. That was fucking terrible. But they didn't die still. Okay. I'm surprised that the ship knows that how much that weighs. Okay. Yeah. I guess I can just go. Okay, I was gonna say that we could just... I was trying to be pacifist here, game. But apparently you don't want me to be a pacifist. Okay. Okay. So even already in the second episode, we're finding another type of Pikmin. That, I like the idea? But... I don't... I like the concept. I don't like how it's done. Since, we need a certain amount of these guys. Of these new Pikmin. And, the catch with them is, you can't breed them, or... The only way to get more of them is by these flowers. And you need to transfer Pikmin to do that. So, yeah, not only do we need to make sure they don't, or we don't lose many of them, we need to make sure we keep a direct reserve of them. So, even though it might be the smart idea to take all of them with us, since battle-wise they are kind of broken, I'm going to be taking like 10, like, at this moment I'm only going to be taking like 50% of them, so that way we have leftovers, but even when we start getting a lot of them, I will just like, not even, like I won't be taking most of them, like, I won't be taking large hordes of them, maybe like 20 tops. So I guess we have a bit of time to kill since these guys are slow. Also, we probably will be getting into this later on, but there's three characteristics of the Pikmin type: a resistance, a trait, and an immunity. Red Pikmin, they're slightly stronger than normal. I guess that'll be trait. They're immune to fire. Well, what about the Thunder Pikmin? Like, what I'm getting at here is that, the purple Pikmin don't have the they don't have the three things needed to be. Why the why am I even there? What the fuck? But, purple Pikmin have a trait that they're stronger, like, they're much stronger than other Pikmin, but they don't have a resistance or an immunity. Okay, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking about that the wrong way, but I'm fairly sure that each Pikmin has a resistance, an immunity, and a trait. Editing or teas will fix my shit, I guess. But most Pikmin have a resistance, an immunity, and a trait. editing LTs here to fix recording LTs is obvious brain fart, but there's only two quirks of being a Pikmin, because a resistance would be the same thing as an immunity. So, yeah. Although that being said, I guess purple Pikmin do have two traits. But yeah, I was thinking about the entire thing wrong, so brain farts for the win, I guess. And purple Pikmin don't have resistance to anything, but you would think since they're heavy, they would be keep forgetting that goes after that. But yeah, purple Pikmin have a strength, but they don't have a trait. And you'd think that because they're pretty heavy, they would have a resistance to, I don't know, wind. But no, they don't. It is very weird. So, yeah. The ship just told us to take a break. When, you would think there'll be a whole time of pressure here. And I'm fairly sure the ship tells us to stop slacking off. Okay, game. Logic. But, yeah. I don't think I like this ship as a person. Okay. Yeah. So that's another thing. Wouldn't there be a time crunch to repay off a debt? Because there's no time limit. Apart from the time limit for a specific day, we can take how long, or however long we want. So yeah. I think I'll continue on. Yeah. Also, yeah, this place is called the Awakening Wood. Let's think about that one for a second there. I'm assuming this is spring? Yeah, it is spring. Right. Could be wrong, I'm fairly sure we can't heal by going up to the ship. I'm fairly sure that's the case. Yeah. This is a very weak position. Okay. Thanks, game. So they just look like they're floating. But yeah. Purple Pikmin can just crush enemies. That's fun. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay. Okay, good. A little bit nervous there, since this can, or like that, can take a bit. Okay. Do I want to make more reds? I guess since the red Pikmin is sort of used for purple Pikmin bait. We'll just get a few. You know, as you do. Okay. Yeah, right, these guys. Fuck these guys. Yeah! Let's put you guys like, leave that there. Something I can kind of understand why they did it, but I don't... doesn't really feel right is that, look, if you notice that there's an animation, or the animation when you get to, when you land on a place is that you just spill out of the ship. You would think that, the treasure, you just stay there, but, for whatever reason, the game moves the treasure back a few stops. A few places so it can get out of the way of the animation. It's weird. This is a very odd camera angle. Also nectar! That may or may not be a thing. Okay. Okay, is that good? Okay. Yeah, this game is not as heavy luck-based as Paper Mario, but there are still parts of it where luck is determined, and Nectar is one of them. Do I want to get into that now? I'll break this down first and then I'll get into these berries. Cause if I can get the Wii remote right, yeah, I'm actually... all the way in the background there is the thing, and if I do that, it looks like I can call the Pikmin back. If I ever wanted to. And that does provide a good grinding spot for these things. Which I'm not entirely sure if... that's another mechanic I don't know how I feel about it. But we'll just leave those be, and then we'll get into that later. Can we just fucking break this down, please? Okay, that is a very no-no enemy, and I don't like it. Does I like it? That went better than I thought. Okay, but that enemy, on the other hand, may not look like an enemy, but I assure you it is an enemy, and it is an enemy I don't like. Cause yeah, the things you think would be scenery are just enemies. How does that work? Okay, I may or may not have made a mistake. Okay, good. Damn it. I guess I'll swarm. Now that we have purple Pikmin, swarming isn't the best way to take down enemies, but I guess that will work. Okay, okay, that's not gonna be another one for quite a bit. It is a cave, but it's not going to be too much falls. Okay, already getting into another cave, and I'm... You know what, maybe I'll pick up 100 purple pick... Oh. 100... A few red Pikmin first. Because, kinda wanna get in with 100. Well, I guess now, yeah, I can do that. Thought I was gonna save it for later, but, Okay. So, these berries are something special, and if we collect 10 of them, we get a special juice. If they fall. Okay, that's one of them. I thought the animatic was gonna be something else, but... I'll take it. Okay. Oh, yeah, right, because that happens. Where is it? Yeah, this game has a bad habit of having a Pikmin type just be in the area. And, it said that there's maximum of 100, and we have 95. Yeah. There's 5 blue Pikmin that we won't be getting for like another few... for several episodes now. So what the fuck? Okay. Probably won't be doing it right since there's a few Pikmin in the... Okay. So what I mentioned before is that because this is the Wii release and I can just call Pikmin back from here, you can kind of make a sort of automatic thing where you can send Pikmin off and then just call them back. The only... Okay. The only downside is that the pathing isn't that great since they don't... Okay, I was gonna say their pathing sometimes can't be or isn't the best since I'm fairly sure the game doesn't expect you to be able to call Pikmin back from that amount of a distance, so normally they'll just get stuck on the sides of the walls. It is very weird. Okay, they didn't know it this time, but I'm fairly sure that they'll be doing it this way. Occasionally. I won't be going on my way to grind the sprays, but if we have some downtime, I will get them then, since they appear like every so often. And find them in eggs. Oh. We will be finding eggs from time to time, and you can't find sprays in them, but I'm not sure the rate of that. Also, but in the hole we go.